Welcome. We are super excited that you joined us today at the launch, the official launch of our new episode called Sweet Talk Around the Sugar Pot. I'm Lena Kennedy, president of Alexandria Professional. This is Lisanne Wilcox. She's the director of NAPA, NAPA standing for North America Partnership Program for Academies. Been with us for 20 years. And this lovely young lady is Victoria Kennedy, my daughter, in charge of our social media. She's also been with me for 20 years. So girls, are you excited? Because I am super excited to be doing this today, because our first topic is going to be about the full circle of skin conditioning program, and that's the essence of who we are.
And so many people have been submitting their questions asking about the full circle. So because we already know what the benefits are, we need to let them know. So you tell me.
All right, Miss Vanna.
Ms. Vanna.
The full circle is standing there right behind you.
Number one.
But it all starts with the sugaring. Sugaring is just another great form of hair removal. And whether you have hair or not, or whether you want to do hair removal or not, when you do the sugaring treatment, you naturally exfoliate, naturally do a light peeling to your skin. That's why people love it so much.
It feels amazing, you guys. No, seriously. Even when you don't have hair, it's kind of like a massage. I mean, my sister falls asleep when she gets sugar. When I sugared her legs, no, I'm dead serious. I used to have very sensitive skin, so when I was sugared, Mom had to do very small pieces at first.
You know, put the pressure away.
Yeah. Yeah, but now I'm just like, feel free,
do a whole leg
just
now.
sugar me.
Immediately, your skin looks more vibrant, less sallow. You know, when you look at my legs and say, Mom, it's time to sugar. Yeah. I have no hair. I haven't had hair for 16 years or more. But I still sugar every 2-3 months just to revive the skin and do the full circle, right? So that would be step number one, basically. Number two would be to keep those rejuvenated skin cells softened. And how you do that is with our phenomenal skin cell repair and softener. It says it all. You use that morning and night.
There's a reason it's called phenomenal.
Voila, exactly, because it's phenomenal.
I mean, I have oily skin, but if I really moisturize my face at night, and that's why I love the phenomenal, mixed with a little bit of Restore Lotion.
Yeah, exactly.
Mixing that together, sleeping with it, and then waking up in the morning, my skin feels amazing.
Yeah, it's not oily, but it's dewy. It's like healthy. It doesn't feel dried out from the heat in the winter.
Yeah, I find for me, it seeps into my skin, moisturizes beneath the layer, and also on top. So when I wash my face in the morning, even if I'm moisturizing with like a mattifying moisturizer or all of my mattifying other stuff, but even if I'm using that, I still feel like beneath my skin, it's still healthy and moisturized and ready for the day.
So you would do that morning and night. The sugaring treatment you do at the salon if you have hair removal to go through, probably go through your consultation. And if you don't have any hair to worry about, every 2-3 months like I do, just to keep the skin cells well exfoliated. So then you do your skin cell softening. And then at home, after the first few days, you can start exfoliating with your salt, our Dead Sea salt. You can do it in a bath as a soak or with our salt smoothie, which ends up giving you mineralization, hydration, and exfoliation all in one easy step. Even the guys like this one. So now you've continually softening and continually exfoliating gently at home. So now it's perfect every week after you do your salt smoothie that you apply the mud.
It solves so many problems. Like I was coming off the medication, trying to balance out my acne, and the mud, because of the silicone dioxide and the pH properties, I was able to get rid of my cystic acne and balance out my skin. So not only I tell people, does it cure ingrown hairs, it cures acne because you're basically giving your skin back to the original pH balance.
Exactly.
So there's multiple uses besides just hair removal, and that's why people
Exactly. Because all these skin cells that you push away through exfoliation, soften, push away, now the mud can be laid on your skin and penetrate better. Not only do you get great detoxification, but you get great implementation of the mud's minerals because it has over 60% silicon dioxide, is one of the reasons we all love this product. It's a natural building block of collagen. Exactly. So that's your full circle. So when you come back, it continues evolving and your skin just gets better and better and better. It's like keeping your foundation really well maintained. So no matter what else you do, like your makeup and hairstyle, everything looks better. So full circle is where it's at, and Mikayla will show you. She's our special guest who holds a very, very close placed in our hearts because of some of the suffering she's had to do with her severe eczema. It was so bad that, and you'll see the before and after photos, but her skin on the back of her legs were filled, and when she walked, sometimes the skin would split and weep. So painful. She couldn't swim, she couldn't wear her minis, she couldn't do sports, all the things that we would think is natural for a 16-year-old or even younger at that time because she suffered most of her life, she couldn't do. Within 1 year of using our Full Circle of Skin Conditioning program, or within the first 6 months, she went clear. And what you're looking at, the before and after, those are real and they are untouched. You're going to meet her and hear her personal story. So Mikayla, Natasha, thank you so much for joining us today. So this whole show, this whole episode today is about our Full Circle of Skin Conditioning system. So we'd like you to share your story. I only gave a little bit of it and the rest is for you to share with us, please.
Okay, so I've had eczema ever since I was born, but it really hit me hard when I went through puberty, about in grade 8, it really hit me. And yeah, it started off just in my joints and in my legs, and it like progressed over my belly, my back, and then ended up I was head to toe. Honestly, the only place I don't get it is my feet. So I have good skin on my feet. But yeah, I've struggled with creams I can use because I've used the stuff from the chemist and it made me feel hydrated, but I would still get the flakes of skin coming off and it'd still feel itchy, like how I feel when I'm really dry after I just had a shower or something.
Exactly.
So yeah, so when Mum got her day spa and she got introduced into the sugaring, I found because she used to wax my legs and it would hurt a lot afterwards. My legs would go bright red, especially like behind my joints, and yeah, it wouldn't be good. So when she got the sugaring in, she started doing that. The change was awesome. Like afterwards, my legs felt so hydrated and they felt new. Like it was crazy. And then she started getting the skincare in. And when I put the Phenomenal on, it was such a different feeling at first because I wasn't so used to everything feeling so hydrated in my skin. The itchiness just goes because my skin's not dry. So I progressed on with that and I started using Precept in the shower because a lot of my soaps would affect my skin, and sometimes if it was really bad, the soap would get in and burn it. So I'd be walking around in pain for a while, so that wasn't very good. So I started using Precept in the shower, and then Mum just kept weaning me on stuff. Like, here, try the mud, here, try the salt. So I have a salt bath probably once a week. And after that, I sometimes do like a mud mask or on my body, wherever it sometimes gets a bit inflamed or something, I put it on and it really helps it. Like it cools it down straight away. And then as it dries, it just, comes off pretty good and I feel really fresh afterwards. So, yeah, your skincare has helped me a lot. Like a lot.
It's really fantastic. Now, I have to ask you another question, okay? And feel free to be honest because I haven't spoken to you in quite some time. I remember when you sent me a message on your 17th birthday, you were going out to a party in a mini dress. I was like, I probably showed every human being I know this photo because I was so happy for you. And that means to me that you were still clear, and that's going 1 year later, that these natural ingredients work. They help to rebuild. Are you still clear today? Are you still?
Yes, I am. I am
you know what today. I'm asking you? Like as bold as I can be.
Yes, no makeup. Yay! A little bit of mascara, but no foundation, so I'm good.
Wow, so happy for you. Thank you so much for sharing. Natasha, I have to share with our viewers your story for a second because you were a practitioner, of course, before you became an educator. All this led you to become an educator. I remember you said to me when I did my big seminar, when I came and I was like full circle, fundamental skin lifestyle, all that. And you thought, okay, I want to believe her for this and I'm going to go try this on my daughter because I talked about eczema, right?
Yes.
This is what is important, is that we understand what we're using and what the true value is so that as a consumer, she happens to be your daughter, she will always believe in what we say because we say what we mean and we mean what we say in this company, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was so good for me because, you know, I got Mikayla as a client. So somebody that was extreme case of eczema that I'd never seen in my whole, you know, profession. So it was so good to be able to have real, honest feedback and see the results for myself. And, you know, like she said, the only option she had was waxing. You know, because she was hairy, keyword was.
Yes,
She's not anymore because I sugar her all the time. But she was going through puberty and she, you know, has that a lot of hair growth at that age, and, you know, even the moustache, which, you know, she's a little embarrassed to say. But
I don't have it anymore.
She's good now. And, you know, she just to wax, and then going from waxing to sugaring, I mean, it was mind-blowing. And, you know, pain-wise, the after result, the calming of the skin afterwards, everything. It was just, it ticked all the boxes. So, of course, you know, when I first started, I understood the full circle, but only a little bit. And then when you came to Australia and blew my mind with all of your enthusiasm and passion, I mean, it's contagious. So I've sort of started it here in Australia, and I believe in it because I get to see it firsthand. And not just from Mikayla now, but everybody that I see that introduces the full circle, it's proof within itself. It works. They just need to believe in it like we have. And, you know, and they too can get their clients feeling good like Mikayla.
Mikayla, you get more beautiful every year. And I'm going to tell you, you opened up like you're so... I'm so happy for you, really. Thank you so much, ladies. It's been a great pleasure. I can't wait to see you next time I'm in Australia. Take care, ladies.
Yes, I definitely have to see you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.
Thank you.
She's my absolute, in 25 years of doing this, my absolute favorite story. Isn't she amazing? Like the passion she has for what we do now, because they get it. You don't get better than her situation going away. Well, that concludes the very first episode of Sweet Talk Around the Sugar Pot.
So all of our episodes air the last Monday of every month, and we are a question-based show, so make sure that you submit your questions either down below, leave a comment, or go to the description box, tweet us at Sweet Talk. We will answer your questions. And we actually have next month's question ready for you. So via Twitter, Amy from Cleveland asked, how do I sell retail? Lizanne?
If your question is chosen, you will win a free 30-minute private Skype session with Lena Kennedy. So submit your questions via email or Twitter anytime at #SweetTalk.
We want to say a very warm thank you to Mikayla for joining us today. We want you to also remember that this is for you. This is for all of us as consumers to be able to understand more about the products that we select for our bodies, for our skin problems, and for just enhancing our natural beauty. So stay with us the next time you come back. Can't wait to see you again.
Bye.
Okay, this is the part of the show where we call the sweet seat, actually hot seat, where we get to ask our host, Lena Kennedy, any question we want.
What are the 3 top things on your bucket list?
Everything. 3 top things. Oh my God. I want to take a real vacation on an island with a hot guy, a bikini, and SPF 30. It's clear. That's 3 things, right? Bikini, SPF 30, hot guy. Someone that you could date or I could date.